Now, the German Chancellor, Olaf Scholz, is to face a vote of confidence in his government on the 16th of December, paving the way for new parliamentary elections in Germany as early as February next year. It comes after the collapse of Scholz's three-party coalition last week, at a time when the country's leaders have been grappling with ways to revive the German economy. Well, let's speak to Nick Holdsworth on the programme now. He's live in Berlin. He's our correspondent there. Nick, can you just explain to us really what's happened here? Why are we seeing this vote of confidence?
There's been a big row within the three-party coalition. Basically, Olaf Scholz's ruling Social Democrats, along with the Greens and the Free Democrats, have been tussling over how to cope with Germany's financial problems. The country is entering a second year of very low economic growth, possibly could be going into recession, and the minority member of that coalition, the Free Democrats, their member, Christian Lindner, who's the finance minister, he wanted to heavily cut public spending in order to reduce the debt load that Germany is under at the moment. Olaf Scholz and his partners in the Green Party disagreed, had a significant row about this just a few days ago, and that collapsed the coalition, and Olaf Scholz will, as a formality, go to Parliament on December the 16th for a vote of no confidence. He's expected to fail that vote of no confidence, and then the German President, Frank-Walter Steinmeier, will announce the dissolution of Parliament and new elections. The date put on those new elections, February the 23rd, which means that Germany will be going to the polls just a few weeks after President Trump is inaugurated as the 47th president in Washington. So the election campaign will be going on as that big development across the Atlantic takes place, which of course also has a bearing upon the German economy if President Trump brings in those threatened tariffs that he's been talking about.
And give us a sense then, it's obviously very early, but the kinds of policy issues that election is likely to be fought on.
Well, it's all going to be about the cost of living. The head of the right of centre coalition, the CSU, Friedrich Merz, has already said that he plans to bring in tax cuts, reduce VAT on food and VAT on restaurant meals to give Germans a break on their basic necessities and some of their small luxuries in life. There will also be a discussion about whether or not to lift the spending brake that they currently have, which is a balanced budget measure, which has proved quite controversial since it was reintroduced this year after a 4-year hiatus during the COVID crisis. That's designed to force Germany to live within its means, but what that effect means is that Germans are struggling with rising costs and lower public spending, and that's causing strains in society. At the moment, it looks like the CDU-CSU will benefit from this collapse of the ruling coalition. They're on about 31.5% in a poll that's been released today. The SPD, that's Chancellor Olaf Scholz party, on just 15.5%, of the Greens on 11.5%. The big winners also so far look like to be the far-right AfD party. They're polling at 19.5%, so they are quite likely to come in second place in the elections next February, and that could be a worry for the politicians who will be charged with forming a new government in Germany, because they certainly won't want to, most parties won't want to work with the AfD.
Nick Holdsworth for us live in Berlin there. Thanks very much.